Dream Advantage Incorporated, a non-governmental organization, has stressed the need for youth in the country to develop creative skills to become self-reliant. Mr. Samson Adapol, founder and mission director of the organization, gave the advice in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, in Abuja. Paul, who is also an author, said many people had disengaged from their creativity, creating a vacuum which is contributing to the economic challenges in the country.
Schooling is not just about primary, secondary, and tertiary education. There's a fourth tier of education, which is self-sharing education, and it's about self-discovery. And what is self-discovery? Self-discovery is about creative mastery. Self-discovery is not just about discovering who you are. It's about discovering your creative abilities, which the African child, the Nigerian child, is robbed of. When we are younger, 83, 84, there's something called, there's an art called handwork, that the school children, school pupils are expected to make crafts with their hands, use bamboo to make brooms, use bamboo to make baskets, use pick milk tin to make cars and all that, and then you take it for exhibition in school. But gradually it came to a point when most of the schools prefer toiletries. Children bringing in toiletries or money for handwork. The death of handwork in our schools was the death of creativity.
He said creativity remained a vital human right, without which, no matter how good man is in mathematics, he would appear as though he never went to school. According to him, Nigeria could take its rightful position among developed economies in the world if each would harness its abundant creative potentials.
In the area of domestic creativity, we failed. Not to talk of personal creativity, then not to talk of industrial creativity, workplace creativity, factory creativity. You need to be quiet. You need to think. Thinking is the highest form of prayer. When you pray, you talk to God. When you think, God talks to you. But we don't think. When last did you think? Our generation is too noisy. Be discussing your work. Be discussing your dream. Be discussing your craft. The government we know of have a responsibility to play, which they are doing, but not to absolute extent. But we ourselves, you are a solution. You can come up with solutions that will bear the government on your shoulders. Things are harder for the current generation of youngsters, young Nigerians, than it was. Nigeria was a platter of gold for the current generation of leaders. Things are hard today, but we should not just, because things are hard, does not mean we can't generate solutions.
Paul stressed that education remained a great asset only to people that dared to be creative.
So anywhere there's no problem, there's less opportunity for prosperity. So Nigerian youngsters, let us not just end up as problem analysts on social media. Beyond being problem analysts, we must take up the responsibility to be solution catalysts.